Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna shoot you right down, right off of your feet. Boom, 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 boom.
The Durham Lords are your 2025 provincial champions, and they're back on top of the podium for the first time since 1997. In that fourth quarter to get his team back into the game and give them a chance down the stretch, but just wasn't enough. Tough game. Humber could get it done.
Boom, 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 boom.
One foul left to give. And everybody's getting on their feet. And that's game over. Humber punches their ticket to the OCAA final. Savage, 2 seconds left, Scott up a shot. Does. Oh my God! What a shot!
Mercury for three. He got it!
It's a quick shot right on the
Oh my God!
He gets it! What a shot!
Tommy posterizes it. Oh my goodness!
Take it home with me. I'm gonna shoot you right now.
A hop, skip, and a jump off the backboard. Kobe Tablate.
4-3. He got it to bound!
Bang, 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 bang.
Forcing his way through. Turns, fires. Yes!
Take it home with me.
Back to Grant for three. Yes! He's feeling it now.
Adam, layup is good in the foul!
And he'll bring it into the color.
No look pass over to Walker off the backboard.
And one!
Grant going in. Oh my goodness! What a floater! Malik Grant, that's why he's the player of the year.
The Masters puts up a three. Jacob Masters, you are the man.
Boom, boom, boom.
Live here from Windsor, Ontario, we're at the St. Clair Sportsplex for the bronze medal game of the OCAA Men's Basketball Final. My name's Hudson Nine. Joined alongside me is Coach Andy Kiss. Andy, yesterday, both of these teams suffered a loss, so that's why they're playing in the 2:30 spot. What can you tell me about that St. Clair game last night in that heartbreak?
Well, I mean, we expected our boys to be in the gold medal match, and but Mohawk was full value for the win. I'm sure our boys would like to get a couple of those turnovers back, but you know, they had opportunities and didn't get the score on the right side.
We're just moments before tip-off, so as we were mentioning before, that Saints loss was, it was, I don't know, it's the reason why the crowd is rather empty today. But when we look at Loyalist, there was a lot of things to learn from yesterday. I think that there's things that we can look forward to, but also things that we feel like the Saints can kind of just exploit within what they saw.
Well, I mean, the Saints left it out there last night. They gave it everything they had, and I ride with the young men on the bus all the time. These are good young men, and they're winners. And a lot of programs in OCAA would love to switch places with St. Clair with the success they've had over the last 7, 10 years. Loyalist yesterday, on the other hand, I don't honestly know if that was their best effort against Humber. So I would imagine they're going to come out pushing it today and playing a little bit more like they played all year.
A lot of things to learn from. We're going to take things over to the starting lineups right now. For the Loyalist Lancers, started off Romain Macala, Romeo Fidenza, Kobe Tablate, Demetrius Empi, and Jalen Carter-Julian. And when we take it over to that St. Clair Saints starting lineup, the same lineup we've seen all season long. Jacob Masters, Erji Kunami, Kyle Brown-Fasikas, Mazatia playing in his final game, and Troy Neckers, who had an outstanding game last night with 21 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds.
Yeah, Mohawk threw the kitchen sink at Jacob, so that left some other guys a little bit more open on the perimeter, and Troy delivered the mail for the Saints yesterday.
One thing I'd like to note is, and we talked about this before the broadcast, but every single team other than St. Clair had a high flying dunk yesterday. Even Loyalists, they had 2 by Plashka late on in the game. But where was Erji Kunami when he can fly higher? Mazantia getting up by the rim.
Well, not that this is something that the men out St. Clair can't do, and I would imagine maybe today we'll see one.
Hopefully we can see Erji Kunami get another one of those posters that we saw against Seneca. Outstanding athlete in the number 5 on the Saints.
It's also Jacob Masters' last game in the green and gold, so I'm sure there's some sentimentality here. Jacob's been outstanding in the program the last few years.
You could argue Jacob Masters is the reason why we're even hosting in the first place. 2 very, very clutch shots to tie and take the lead against Seneca in this exact building last week.
The last one was, the guy was all over him the last bucket he hit to take the lead and win the game.
And do you think that's why Mohawk, do you think they watched those 2 shots and that, or just, not even just those 2 shots, but do you think they watched those, that game that he had?
Well, I'm sure Coach Germiletto and his staff watched more than that game, and so they know how important Jacob is to St. Clair's offense.
So when we look at some of the stats, 2 very similar teams on the offensive side. The number 1 and number 2 teams in the OCAA in offense. And when it comes to points against, that's where the Saints thrive. The point differential is what has gotten St. Clair that 15-3 record. Playing so good on offense and defense, Loyalist, they can score though. So how are they going to go at this St. Clair defense?
Loyalist really struggled with Humber inside yesterday, so we'll see if that carries over to playing against St. Clair.
As Julian gets a block right away. Back and forward we go. Brown-Fasikas is going to get another go at it. And he scores the first points of the game. We're 13 seconds in, and Kyle Brown-Fasikas already has 2 shots. One of them went in. Here's Julian. Figenza now. Gets it over to Macala. Macala averages 25 points a game. Didn't see too much of him yesterday. Empi trying to decide, and Masters is going to pick up the foul. It's going to be 2 free throws very early on, and Loyalist has a chance to match. Empi knocks down the first. He had a pretty good game yesterday, cleaning up a lot of the boards, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, that was almost a 50-point win for the Humber Hawks. So.
He was a presence for them and had the challenging task of guarding the inside players on Humber.
Empi misses the second one. There's Maztia getting to the bucket, goes with the right hand this time. He can go both ways, but Maztia, as long as he scores, there'll always be an impact. Empi.
They like that UCLA screen in their offense.
Didn't quite work that time as Masters puts up a three. No. Rebounded by McCullough. 3-on-2, maybe 3-on-1 the other way. McCullough's just going to take it himself. And that's what Loyalist does. They play with pace. They play with speed.
We didn't see that yesterday, though, against Humber. They played more of a slow-down style.
It's hard against Humber. McCullough, long range. Nowhere near. Up the backboard and 3-on-2 the other way. Masters puts up another three. He's 0 for 2. Oh, throws it to Neckers. And Neckers tried to leave it up for Tia. He does get it and the foul. Kagenza is going to pick up his. Now, was that a lob right there, or was that just a pass?
Troy's smirking at the bench there, so I think that was that was an assist that was not intended.
Understood completely.
But we'll take it.
And Tia completes the three-point play. DeBlate now to facilitate. Leads the team in assists. Dishes it off to Kagenza. Over to Julian. Julian drives very aggressively. And it's going to stay with Loyalists, I believe. I talked to Coach Kevin McGuire before the game. They said that there was a lot to learn from in that game yesterday. As Julian puts it back, McCullough just didn't get the touches that he wanted.
Set the elevator screen there in the OB play.
Tia, aggressive, strong. Most importantly, wide open. McCullough, fancy pass to Julian.
Loyalist is really pushing the pace. Good to see him play like probably this is how they played all year.
Expect this one to be high scoring. Ergi hasn't shot the three well in the back stretch of the season, but shot it very well earlier on. Ralph-Vasiquez, the mid-range goes.
Both teams average over 90 a game, so both teams are quite comfortable playing with a high pace.
That's what we expect to see. That ball's going to stay with Loyalist. As the season went on, Ergi Kunami had a more important role. And he kind of just emerged out of nowhere. It was a road stretch that St. Clair had going up to 401, and Ergi came back as a starter. So it wasn't the same starting lineup all season, but here's Ergi. Is he going to put him on a poster? There he goes.
There you go.
Finally. What's like the opposite of an announcer's jinx? What's like a just as we start talking about him, finally a sigh of relief.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
They heard our whispers. Not that they were whispers.
McCullough fouled by Brown-Vasiquez. If we remember the game yesterday, Brown-Vasiquez fouled out with about 5 minutes left.
Yeah,
that fifth
foul was pivotal in that game.
Just as he started to come on, and that was just so important. As we look at the replay from Ergi Kunami, to see Mazen Tia with his hands on his head, like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
Yes, it did. You know he can do it.
Yeah, that fifth foul took out their best perimeter defender.
Yeah. Legal screen being called.
Yeah, offensive foul.
I think that one's gonna go against Empey, I believe.
Yeah, that was against Empey. Displaced the defender trying to get through.
Masters fumbles it a little bit. Neckers has it. Spin move. He does that so well. The little spin to get to the lane and shakes his defender.
Troy has great body control. He converts that, horizontal energy into vertical nicely.
We didn't see that much yesterday. We saw a little bit. He had a little bit of perimeter shooting, but he also had just this kind of. He took the responsibility on the fast breaks. He took it all the way most of the time, as well as we saw a lot from Brandon Harmon, and that late layup that he had ended up missing was huge. As Julian puts one up, he gets the rebound, and there's going to be a foul called. That one's going to be on the floor. That one's going to go up against Loyalist, actually. Empey's going to catch a foul there. That's going to be his second. Team's third, so early on, both these teams can find themselves in foul trouble. Saints had a problem with that yesterday. Loyalist didn't find himself in foul trouble, but you could argue that hurt them because of how often they just weren't even going for their own boards on their own glass. It was a Louis with 6 offensive rebounds.
He and Julian are the primary interior defenders, and that's not a good sign for Loyalists to lose MP.
Tia puts up the layup. He's got 9 so far. McCalla goes off his hand and I think off his leg on the way out. So Brown Fazekas with some good defense there, forcing a turnover. 5:53 remaining here in this first quarter. Saints off to a hot start. Looking to acquire a bronze. Back-to-back bronzes for the Saints program would be an accomplishment, but not exactly what they wanted as Troy Neckers picks up where he left off yesterday. DeBlante doesn't take the screen from Julian, runs right into Brown Fazekas. Gets it to Julian down low, and no, doesn't get the finish. Brown Fazekas to Kunami, another one.
He's making up.
He's got 2
making
dunks.
up for some lost dunks.
A timeout called by Loyalist. Right in the lane. That's not typically where we see Kunami gets a high flyer. He typically comes from the outside, especially when he gets a little bounce pass from.
Well, he had the momentum coming in.
A little bit of a no-looker too from Brown Fazekas. Let's look at some of the players to watch on this season right now. Mazen Tia, he's all over the place. I mean, he can get the boards, he can score some points, but Romain McCalla shooting 50% from the field. What an outstanding offensive player he's been for Loyalist.
Oh, you got Mazen at 68.4.
Yeah.
So
comparing a guard,
50 doesn't look that great besides 68.4.
Yeah, comparing a guard to a big man down low is always going to be something.
No, I understand. Yeah, Mazen's buckets are closer to the hoop. Dunks, putbacks.
I'd like to know.
Jump hooks.
And I hope that all of the lost viewers in the stands that we have right now can be filled in with watching on the OCAA YouTube channel. Hopefully, if you guys couldn't make it out to the game, you guys are watching alongside us. But right now, the Saints are doing what they couldn't do yesterday. So if you were able to come out to the game, and I know I've mentioned this way too many times so far. We're only halfway down the first quarter, but
it's also a different opponent.
Taste.
It's also a different opponent, which is, I mean, sports is always about matchups.
The Loyalists
So
have been
Saints
so
are
impressive.
Saints are they have more room to operate.
Travel. I don't know if he landed.
Brown Fazekas is down here. Hopefully, it's just a cramp.
Brown Fazekas, he's a very strong player, very tough player. They're calling the travel. Julian wants to beg to differ, but saying he didn't land yet before he passed it. Brown Fazekas is going to nurse that injury on the sideline. Hopefully he can come back into the game, but he seems to be in some discomfort. We're going to keep you guys updated on that, but for now, that's going to warrant Harmon to come into the game. There's still 5:07 remaining here in this first quarter, so as time winds down, they're going to need to find some help elsewhere. Masters now. Oh, he puts, no, that one's well off. Rebounded by McCalla. Josie. Nice looking 3, good ball movement. Felt like we didn't see that too much against Humber yesterday.
No, it's. I think this is more the real McCoy as far as Loyalist goes.
Tia, strong finish at the hoop.
Yeah, that's such a great move that he has.
Loyalist makes his way to the scores table. He's going to come in. We saw him kind of heat up yesterday, but
Brings that release out. It's just a difficult shot to handle
Julian gets to McCalla. McCalla
for a defender.
gets it to Julian, and
I thought he got away with steps there, but
they're going to say that that's coaches on the St. Clair sideline are all begging for a travel there.
oh yeah, he had his air miles card out.
You've had your fair share of criticizing officials, but it's a lot easier when you're the coach and not when you're on the broadcast.
No, I mean it's the hardest sport in the world, the referee.
Oh,
There's so much going on.
Completely understand. This is not too much.
These referees do a way better job
It's not as much an
than us
objective.
coaches could ever do. So.
It's not as much an objective sport like tennis or something like that, or volleyball, you could say. So free throws coming up for Barrett. First-year player out of Toronto, Ontario. I mentioned this yesterday. I'm going to mention it again. I love seeing when a team like Loyalist is able to make strides. They made it to a Final Four, as well as having a lot of players with low numbers on their eligibility. So as Barrett misses the first one, they still have a lot of time to play a lot of OCAA ball. Now there's no NIL here in the OCAA, but we're seeing a trend where players are moving schools a little bit more frequently.
Yeah, you do. You do. And you'll see kids shop around for what they think could be a gold medal chance, which is a bit disappointing. I mean, you'd like to see the honor and integrity of staying at the school you started at and building with the program, but that's life.
Yep. Coach Kiss, I'm gonna call you guilty of that because of how many great players that you had come in from other schools as the season progressed. A couple of players on the bench, but I mean, as the years go by, I mean, more and more players.
You're calling me guilty, man? Do you know the truth across the league?
Oh, all over the place.
Man.
Everyone's guilty.
Baby.
Everyone is guilty.
Oh, it's schools that are full of transfers.
Yeah.
And we're at the bottom of the list, sir. It's not easy getting kids to come down to Windsor, but we work hard at it.
Yeah. Saints do a pretty good job, though, getting players to stay in Windsor. They have a bunch of players.
Beautiful campus, best facility in the league, fantastic academics, profs.
As that three for Josie goes down, he's got 2 already.
What's the best thing about St. Clair is the people. It's not the buildings, although the buildings are beautiful.
Buildings are pretty nice.
Yeah.
As Urgi puts up a 3. Excel comes the other way. Gets through Josie. Is going to see a little bit of a heat check here. No, that one's way off. That one might have been touched by Harmon. As Excel intercepts it, he jumps the pass. Excel and blocked by Loaderframe. Loaderframe pleads his case, but.
It's called foul on Tia.
Oh, they're called the foul on Tia, okay. Yeah, the little nudge right there on the drive. Tia picks up his first.
Good substitution taking him out.
Saints were kind of left like a deer in headlights yesterday in the foul trouble. They didn't know who to put in, who to take out. What was the final stretch of the game?
Actually, I retract that, and Maz is still in the game. But what we don't want to see is he gets his second before the quarter ends. Then you start to have to manage a foul situation.
No players really got into foul trouble yesterday for Loyalist.
I thought a boss was coming in for him.
Loaderframe, handoff to Harmon. Boss Aladani. Loaderframe again. And well defended, and there's going to be a foul there. A little bit too aggressive.
Good call by the referee. Affected the rhythm of the player. It displaced him somewhat. There's 4 things referees look at when there is that contact. You got speed, you got rhythm, I believe pace. There's one other. There's 4 things.
Just believe it. Just take his word. Take his word.
In the processing of whether or not to call the foul.
Tia, and there's bodies all over the floor. Dog pile. On top of Darnell Walker, but thought Darnell did a pretty good job defending there. See here on the replay. Good accurate hands and dives on the loose ball.
He was first to the floor.
Here's a Josie. Gets it to Plashka.
He ran this X action yesterday against Humber.
Walker, a Josie. Misses last year, but he's got 2 already. Excel, long range. A little bit of contact to his hand on the way down, but no call. Loyalist. Gets it back from Tia. Loses the dribble a little bit and picks it right back up. Oh, Tia. Oh, okay. And
Great
a foul.
finish.
Good
And he
job
got
by
the foul
Tia.
call, yep.
2:04 remaining, and
Nice pass, and Mazin really extended on that finish. One thing about Mazin, you know, we had the stats up on the screen. Here's your highlight. He really extended. He smartly just guided the ball into the bucket instead of trying to flush it. The thing about Mazin, too, you look at these stats about Mazin, 68% shooting, this and that. But defensively, we don't see the blocks there, but also the shots he changes. That never ends up being a stat, but Mazin is arguably the best interior defender in the OCAA.
yes, 100%.
I think he's a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year.
I'd like to say if there's anyone that can kind of compete with Mazin for that title, we're going to see them at 5 o'clock today. Some very impressive bigs on the side of Humber and Mohawk. So be sure to tune into that one at 5 o'clock. It's going to be on the OCAA YouTube channel as Julian knocks down the mid-range. 1:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Still a little bit of time to get a little comeback going to knot up this first quarter. As Harmon puts up a three, rebounded by Perrin. We didn't call his name all yesterday. Malcolm Perrin getting some good minutes right now here in the first quarter. Elijah Loderframe loses it. Poked away by Excel. And back the other way comes to Josie. Josie. Loderframe. And that one last touches of Josie. It's a good matchup we got going down low. Josie, really fast dribbles there. Oh, the little lob, and Perrin picked up a foul. I think that one's going to be on the way up, so 2 free throws coming up for Darnell Walker. First-year player to Shelburne, Ontario. Misses the first. A chance to cut this one down to 2 possessions. And he does. 25-19 is your score. Scoring has kind of slowed down for the Saints in the back half.
Three-quarter, 1-2-2 press.
And
Yesterday
travel.
they went with a soft 2-2-1, but it looked to trap once the ball came over half there.
And a timeout called by the Saints. They're going to need to get back in a groove because they only have 4 points in the last 4 minutes. So about a minute left in this first quarter. See the trap right there. Want to remind you guys that the gold medal game is going to be at 5 p.m. That's the estimated start time. That's going to be the winner takes all. Humber with a convincing win against Loyalist yesterday, and Mohawk took down the Saints in, I don't even want to say upset fashion. You mentioned yesterday it was kind of...
It's mild, right?
It's mild.
Mohawk's a good squad. I mean,
Very,
they
very
split
good
with
squad.
our Saints this year, so it's not like they came in here as a severe underdog, maybe a slight one. So we'll call it a mild upset.
Saints.
But like I said, our guys tried, man. I mean, you know, they left it out there. It's not like, I mean,
Yeah.
Mazantia, he's got that cramp. He's running to the scorer's table during the game. You know, so they just had a few things unfortunate that occurred. Some little bit of adversity. Kyle Brown-Physique is fouling out. A couple turnovers I think they'd like to have back when they drove into the lane and they got swarmed.
When it came to Loyalist, getting outscored 38-12 in that second quarter was just that. The game started to get away very early on. And by halftime, the lead was 25. And Blaschko almost turns it over. He's gonna need some help. Julian, mid-range shot blocked by Harmon, and a late whistle, but that's gonna be 2 free throws for Julian.
Here's your highlight here.
Coach, what's your call?
Well, it looks like he got him with the body on the way down, but certainly not, you know, it would have been like hip to hip or with the body.
Depends on the weather.
Call was made, man, so he's at the stripe.
Julian misses the first.
There was contact there.
Second free throw coming up for Julian. Misses both. Loader frame. Gets it to Loya. Loader frame now. Corner.
There,
Harmon
nice
wide
more.
open for three. No. Rebounded by Excel. And a steal from the Saints. Loader frame gets it past the midcourt. Good spin move on Excel. Perrin's open. He's going to take a three. Ooh. No arc on that shot. Just straight away in.
Really nice floor game there by Urgi.
18 seconds left. Will this be the last shot of the quarter?
Got the steal, played in control. Nice dish to Malcolm for the three.
A foul as Loyalist is in the bonus. It's going to be 2 free throws with 10.6 remaining. Sel's going to go to the free throw line, and he is going to shoot right now. He's got 2 points.
Game appears to be is being called fairly tight, so the players have to adjust, you know, the way the referees are calling the game. They're calling some of the contact maybe they didn't call last game, and you have to adjust.
St. Clair, I'd say one of the more physical teams in the OCAA, especially with, I mean, right now they don't have their, I'd say, physical set on, because Kyle Brown-Fazekas, we'll get you updated on his status at the end of the quarter.
Three most physical teams played last night: St. Clair, Humber, Mohawk. Easily.
We saw Loyalist just, they didn't seem as eager to get on their own glass early on in the game, so maybe they could have used a little bit of the physicality that Humber was given.
Slick pass.
And a block by Plashka. He's not even going to take that shot. Perrin feels like he was fouled, but I think that was all ball. 28-21. Saints up by 7. We still got a lot more basketball to play in this bronze medal match from Windsor, Ontario. Let's look at yesterday's game. We mentioned before, Loyalist against Humber. Loyalist, that first quarter was their best quarter. They started off, I mean, by the end, I think they were only down by 6. It was
I think it was 9 at the end of the quarter.
9 at the end of the quarter,
yeah. But then the floodgates
second
opened.
quarter, Malik Grant, 19 points in that quarter. Daniel Savage, we're going to see him later on tonight. It should be a great game, and Kavena Antwi.
There's that dunk.
Look how high he
that
gets. Look
elevation. Oh, my.
It's like he's floating. He floated. Antwi had a great game. Louis had a great
Looked like
game.
he was getting eye level with the rim on that.
I don't think that there was a single player on that Humber squad that had a bad game. I didn't see a...
Yeah, I mean, they established the inside presence early, and then once the game got to be a little bit more of a transition game, floodgates open. This is the Mohawk St. Clair game.
And when
Jenkins was hot early for Mohawk.
Oh my goodness. I'm waiting to give a Jenkins for the championship call, kind of how Villanova had a little bit of a...
the 70 percentile shooting in that national championship
oh
game.
My goodness, wow. Maybe we're going to see something like that tonight, but...
the three by Troy.
Yeah, and early on, Masters, that was the only 3 he made in the entire game.
Yeah,
so.
It looked like, I mean, things are starting to look better for him, but yeah, it was the only one.
Kazim Raza, I think he had, I don't want to say a quiet game, but a 90%
that was a big bucket
free
there
throw
by
shooter.
Dosen.
That was the bucket. That was the bucket.
I think that was the game winner.
And then, now, I'm not meaning to call out the social media goons, but they were criticizing that pass at the end by Neckers at the end of the game.
It's desperation.
There's no way that play had a chance of happening anyway. It's 3.5. They lost about a second on the rebound. I mean, that was not Necker's fault at all. It's desperation.
Oh,
there were so many other things
Troy
to talk
played
about.
Outstanding game.
I'm telling you.
Last night.
Masters misses a 3. He's yet to hit so far.
Were it not for Troy, they wouldn't have been in position to win that game.
Exactly, 100%. And I think that... Oh, good looking block by the smallest player on the court. And Elijah Loaderframe. Elijah Loaderframe can play like Derek White.
Yeah, he brings great energy to the roster here when he enters the game.
That's his second 3. He's got back-to-back
Been
trades.
very active defensively, getting his hands, deflecting the ball, couple steals.
You wonder if the Saints could have used the Loaderframe a little bit more down the stretch yesterday, especially with players like Brown-Fazekas in foul trouble. Tablate, oh my goodness, puts a little twist on that ball. Good looking layup by Kobe Tablate.
Is that elevator screen play.
Down to Perrin. Trusting him with the ball a little bit more. Gets it back to Masters. Thought about shooting it.
And Jacob has exceptional footwork.
Perrin had about 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Maybe one more. Oh, but Loader Frame's on it. Neckers hits. The bounce and the hit. We're seeing a couple Humber players and Mohawk players enter the building right now. They're watching the game, and they'll be ready to go after the ceremonies of this bronze medal game. Someone will come away with a medal in this game. One will go home with a lesson.
That's right, learning mindset.
Loyak.
I love it.
Masters. He's 0 for 4 now from 3. Julian can't quite get the grasp on the pass, but substitutions being made now. Ergi Kunami and Mazatia check into the game. Perrin and Loader Frame are going to check out. Plashka for the Loyalists is going to check in or check out, and Foster will check into the game.
Good minutes there by Loader Frame, especially at the defensive end.
100%. Kunami, Tatia. And he's fouled on the way up. Tia shot the free throw a little bit better than he normally does yesterday. And today he's over his 50% mark, so. Tia with a couple more free throws. So far he's 1 for 2 on the game. Make that 3 for 2.
There you go.
2 for 3, 2 for 3, my apologies. He has not made more free throws than he's attempted. Second free throw coming here for Tia.
St. Clair's showing a 2-2-1 look. Let's see if it's aggressive or drop back.
These are the players that they want on the court if they're going to play that.
They didn't really look to trap there. Just drop back into the
Julian
man D.
puts up the mid-range. That one way too strong. Loyak, smart move, not touching it, and it's going to be St. Clair ball. It doesn't look like Kyle Brown-Fasikis is on the bench right now. So he might have gone to the locker room to nurse that injury. Tablate takes it back the other way after Neckers hits the shot.
2-3 zone here by St.
Down
Clair.
to Tablate, good ball movement by Loyalist, and they get rewarded with some points. The lead's down to 13 now. Loyak.
Andrew had a shot there.
Masters keeps it.
He's so quick to the release point.
So we do have an update. Kyle Brown-Fasikis is currently in crutches.
Oh, that's terrible news.
So
He'd be out for the match.
we'll get an official update at
Great
halftime.
finish by Loyak there, taking the contact, maintaining his balance and finishing.
Loyak pretty underrated inside the paint. He can.
Well, Andrew he's built like a football linebacker, and I mean that in a positive sense.
He can take it to the cup.
And he's a fantastic athlete.
Let's look at some of the numbers after the first quarter. 3-point percentage, St. Clair not hitting their threes too well. Masters has yet to hit one of his threes,
but they're shooting overall 56.5, so that tells you they're getting lots of layups, and we've seen the highlight reel dunks.
And we'd also like to mention that the field goal percentage, 23 field goals to 14. That's kind of what we saw with Humber yesterday.
Yeah, that's an indicator of dominance when a team is doubling up the shot total almost of the other team.
I mean, the offensive rebounds haven't been predominant, but, there's been certain plays where, we saw the play earlier where St. Clair had missed a free throw, and the Loyalist player just had a hard time recovering the ball, went out of bounds right off his knee. And so it's those kind of plays that just give extra possessions. Looking at the Humber roster, they have all shown up watching.
Humber Hawks are in the gold medal match at 5 o'clock.
You're not going to want to miss that. That'll be on the OCAA YouTube channel. Josie now. He started to heat up early on in the game, but since then hasn't seen the minutes you'd like him to see as he makes
Nice floater by
from the free throw
Josie.
line. Yep.
He's got a little shake to his game.
Neckers to facilitate here. Oh, puts up the three. Laces it.
You got to come out and guard Troy. You can knock that one down.
Josie loses the dribble a little bit. Guarded by Tia. What a mismatch. As Evan Fikes is on the rebound. We didn't call his name yesterday. It's the first time we call his name today. Neckers the other way. Spin move. And I believe they're going to, they're going to set us on the floor. Neckers does a good job with the spin move, creating separation, but
Trey has great body control. Spins and contorts and puts it up softly on the finish.
inbounded to Tia. Tia, the quick little floater, and it goes. Here's McCullough now. To Blate, gets it to Julian. McCullough's got it. Fadeaway shot. Oh, good shot. I mean, off balance.
Yeah, he's got a nice square up. It's, it's obvious.
He's a shooter.
As to why he averaged 25 a game. Good skill.
Masters, good looking layup there.
So
I'm not mistaken, that's
man-to-man D.
That's Masters' first points on the game. A Josie, high off the glass, no good.
Here we go.
Neckers the other way. Is Konami gonna do it again? Oh!
Drew the foul.
A foul on the way up. It's kind of hard to stop that. Sometimes you gotta save your dignity.
Aggressively attacking rim here from way out. I think he was outside the key, outside the lane line when he took off.
Konami can do it.
That's a Jordan-esque dunk attempt.
Urgi averaging 8.2 per game and a 70% free throw shooter.
In the modern day game, that would be an Anthony Edwards dunk attempt. There you go. I guess I date myself here.
More of a John Morant guy myself.
There you go.
Barrett on the rebound after the split free throws by Konami. Blate to McCullough. Now Barrett. Poked away by Konami, but right to Barrett. Barrett, and I think that foul is going to go against Neckers. That's going to be 2 free throws.
Neckers thinks he was shoved there.
And he has a case. He doesn't like the call, but Barrett's going to shoot 2 regardless. This is the first.
Yeah, he pleaded his case.
The universe pleads his case.
As a gentleman, he's in control of his emotions.
A lot of sports, they let you get aggressive with the officials, not basketball. Basketball is one of those sports where no matter what the call is, it's not changing.
Well, it shouldn't be allowed in any sport, really. But it's part of sport.
Oh, you should hear what they say on the hockey.
The human imperfection, you know.
And spikes.
There you go.
So, on the score sheet. McCullough. And he just loses it.
Good call, good call. Yep. Lost control of the rock. Trying to attack.
Saints defenders doing a pretty good job, not just scrambling for it, but making sure that they play it safe. Saints are up by 20 right now. I didn't even.
Blink of an eye, Hudson.
Tia gets it stripped away to Blate.
That's the way the Saints men's team has been all year. They can put up a barrage of points in no time.
And their runs tend to be very impressive. There's a foul. It's going to go on Aladani as Julian very close to stepping out of bounds right there. I think he kept it in bounds though. McCullough's going to inbound. Neither team in foul trouble right now. Josie. Mid-range on Aladani. No good, very contested. Konami to Fikes. Aladani over to Masters in the corner. He pulls one. No good. 0 for 5 on threes for Masters so far. Josie up the floor the other way, slows it down.
His line is right in the shot. He's just a bit deep right now.
Oh, McCullough, weird looking shot. Thought that was going to go in. Julian gets it stripped away, and it's going to remain with, I think he ripped his jersey a little bit. I don't know if they have spare jerseys, but.
Nice inbounds play.
Yeah.
Snuck it in there for the deuce on the backside.
This is Masters taking it up the court. Takes the
horn
pick.
set where Mazin dives post.
Oh, what an impressive bucket with the left hand by Mazin Tia. Tia's going to shoot another and one.
The old-fashioned three is what this is called.
Flash is going to check back in, and Julian is going to come out. So Tia to shoot 2. Oh, the 1, sorry, my apologies. Barrett gets up there for the rebound. So can't finish the N1 play. 2:30 remaining in the first half. Barrett now. Played on McCullough. Along the baseline, and
That set Loyalist. Either UCLA goes a ball screen or they screen away across the paint.
Tia, aggressive pass out Donnie, and he cleans up his miss. That's Tia's everywhere. Here.
Yeah, there's similarities here to the Humber game. Mazin is having his way into paint.
Here's a Josie. Air ball, but a late foul. I think that one's gonna go. Yeah,
The Loyalist player shoved the boss.
that was against Loyalist. So Saints ball now.
Referee on the spot. Good
They're in
call.
the bonus, so that's got to be 2 free throws. So help inform people. So Mazin Tia is in his 5th year and final year in the OCAA.
Correct.
Is he able to play anywhere else, or is his eligibility used in the
Oh, no,
OCAA?
he's finished in OCAA or U Sport, but you see his skill set. He could play pro in Europe, I would say. I mean, there's different levels of leagues in Europe, but most certainly he could go to like some type of an ID camp. He can continue playing basketball is what I'm saying.
There's some Division I teams that I watch some nights in the NCAA, and I look at some of these teams in the OCAA sometimes, and I'm like, now this is going to be the most random stray comment ever, but I watch teams like Loyola Marymount, and oh, what a shot! And he almost lands
nice
awkwardly
bucket,
on the
yeah.
referee, but oh my goodness.
He
But I
was
look
well
at-
defended too by Urgi.
I look at teams in the OCAA and just, oh, Tia tried to go up for it. He's gonna bait the foul. But as mentioned, I think that sometimes on a good night in the OCAA, some of these teams could go compete with a lot of at least Division III out in the States. I mean, they'd be playing there if,
Oh, there's levels of play anywhere,
Yeah.
you know, and that's life, right? Like, you know, we tend to focus on the highest levels, but there's good basketball all around, you know.
Yeah.
It's good basketball at lower levels of play, if you will.
Tia misses the
Disciplined
first.
teams they play a good style, a good brand of ball. And yes, some of these high-level OCAA teams could give NCAA D2 a run for their money. And so, I mean, we're not talking pie in the sky.
No,
You bring
yeah.
University of Michigan here, and
Yeah.
sorry guys, but that's another level.
McCullough. Good looking pass right there. Turned nothing into something, but Blachka couldn't finish the layup. Bikes. Back to Aladani. Well, oh my goodness, a little pinball action. Aladani finishing it off. Just how they drew it up.
He plays, I love the focus Abbas plays with. He really is a good pairing with Mazantia, because, you know, it allows Mazin maybe not have to be, he doesn't have to be so physical.
It's the Blate.
Abbas can handle that.
Blachka, no good. And I think he's going to get teed up. I think that's a technical. And they're arguing that's a travel. I want to know if we can see that.
Well, it has to do, the rules favor the safety of the player. So, yes, the argument is you need to have a part of the foot down on the floor. But at the same time, if the referee's judgment is such that the safety of the player is paramount, then it's their discretion.
So Masters is going to shoot the technical.
That's why we're upset.
Hits it. So Saints still in possession. Student section isn't nearly as filled as it was yesterday.
No, it's, you know what, I'll be brutally honest like I was last night. That's disappointing to see. The lack of support here today for the men's team.
Who's worked so hard all year.
Life can't be only about gold medals. Come on, man. These guys left it out there last night. Now, I understand a lot of people probably have other things in their lives, but you'd like to see a better turnout for a medal game for the home squad.
Josie can't quite get his hands on that. 3.6 remaining, and Saints are going to, barring a long shot from Masters, they're going to go into the half as Fikes puts one up off the glass. Nope. 22-point lead to finish off the first half of this bronze medal game. Saints in the driver's seat, 59-37. Don't go anywhere. We have more OCAA men's basketball action coming for you guys on We Digital. taking you over to some of these highlights right now. Saints currently sit with a 22-point lead. Coming into this game, Loyalist 11-7 on the season. Saints 15-3, and so what we saw in that first half was, I mean, volume from the Saints. They're out shooting them. Total field goals 42-32. So
it tightened up a little bit.
Loyalist did tighten up, but at the end of the first quarter, it was the margin was a lot bigger.
Almost double. 34 to 59 points by St. Clair have been in the paint.
I think one of the main themes that we can talk about in that, yeah, points in the paint. That's definitely like the main point of emphasis. So
Nazantia has 22 himself. So I mean, there are similarities to the Humber match where Loyalist is struggling with the inside play of the opponent. And, that's what we see. We see dunks, finishes at the rim.
Okay.
Tia going off, and there you go.
How big would it be for Tia to finish off this game with like a 40 bomb in his final game?
Well, I'm sure Mazin wants that bronze medal more than anything. But yeah, it'd be good to see him, finish strong in his last game wearing the green and gold.
Yeah, these are stories that they're going to be able to tell the kids forever. Being able to say that they took home bronze in the OCAA, which, as St. Clair was able to do in years prior, they wanted the gold though.
Yeah, well, like I said, the program has had a run of success here under the leadership of Coach Sykes and Coach Segan, and many teams envy that success. So, yes, they wanted to be in the gold match, but that's life. Then they need to get the job done here and put that bronze medal around their necks.
So as we look at some of the numbers on that half, I think the Saints' main thing they struggled with was this 3-ball. I mean, Perrin had 2 3-balls, but for Jacob Masters, no 3-pointers.
He has 0 for 7 from distance, but he's getting some looks and he's in his rhythm. And like I said, I think his line is right. He's just a little bit deep with the shot. In watching him play, in his humanness, I think he's battling a little bit from the disappointment of having lost last night. But he'll find his way. We got to have to go, and he's going to finish up strong in his career here at St. Clair.
Erji Kunami was able to put together 2 beautiful dunks. I mean, it was something that we lacked in that game yesterday against Mohawk, but he's been good to get at least one per game during the season here in the OCAA. So I mean, I don't know what are we gonna see from him? Is he gonna put on a show for the final game?
Erji's a high flyer, and he's a very exciting player to watch for fans. That's for sure.
Of course, 100%. And he did have one denied, but it was a foul on Julian. So coming out of the halftime intermission, Saints have a 22-point lead. Looking to hold on and take home a bronze. Finish on the podium for the 2nd straight year. Fadeaway shot by McCullough is no good. Masters up for Neckers. Oh, Kunami!
There you
we
go.
just spoke about it.
There you go, sir.
Did you see Kunami go like this? He had a smile on his face. He goes like,
great pass by Neckers.
who knows? Yep, Troy Neckers puts Kunami in a spot to slam it home. Julian, oh my goodness.
And the outlet pass by Masters was excellent.
Yeah. Kunami. Masters puts up a 3. No, 0 for 8 now. Hasn't been Masters' best 3-point shooting game, but he has nothing to prove to us that he's a great 3-point shooter.
He's a great player.
He's got 3 points so far.
He got the ultimate compliment last night from the Mohawk coaching staff. They threw the kitchen sink at him. They threw 2 guys at him often during the game. They forced other guys on St. Clair to carry the mail.
Neckers now. Tia, Masters. Back to Neckers at the top. Good looking shot, Troy Neckers. So we can confirm Kyle Brown-Fasikis has been ruled out of the game. He will not return.
Kyle's on the bench there. He's supporting his teammates.
He was crushed up with that ankle taped. As Kigenza steps into the 3. Good reply there from...
They wanted to go 2-2-1 here. They called 22. A little bit late setting it up.
Gets the 3 to bounce. Erji Kunami. He's got 10 points now. Erji Kunami is an outstanding athlete, second-year player.
Here you go, Hudson.
Tia. Oh! What'd you say, the most durable rims in the OCAA?
Well, our rims have gives, but actually the give is good.
Oh my goodness.
Here you go.
Mazatia flying up
little
there.
sauce there for you, Hudson.
Of course, and look at that.
Mazin,
Hey, look at him
he
jump
brought
that.
the sauce.
Not something you typically see from Mazatia, playing like an NFL DB right there, jumping right in front of that pass, and he
brought it to the hip here. Watch this. He brings it to the hip.
Bang.
And then tomahawks it.
Of course, of course.
Windmill. That was a windmill.
Kyle Brown-Facekas on the bench, still here to support his team. Heart of a Lion, and that man, you know.
Oh, no question.
100% effort, 110% effort.
He is the dog of dogs on that squad.
And he's still got a year of eligibility left, so.
Yes, sir. Let's see Kyle in uniform, we hope, next year.
And I think you could argue he's going to be one of, if not the leader of this squad next year.
The team is going to be very strong next year. One thing Coach Sykes and Segan do is that they're excellent at recruiting, and the program itself has sold itself. Players want to come here to play because it's a winning program. So they're going to be back. They'll be knocking on the door again next year.
Excited to see how Musatia develops next season. If he's going
to have to go to work in the off season.
Of course,
but the length is certainly there.
Yeah,
at 6'10".
6'10". Magala now. Turns, shoots a hard shot. No good, and that one last touched. Masters, I believe.
Came up limping as he landed there after that shot.
Hey, Kobe, box one.
Julian gets Dempy. Tablate puts up a three. Good looking shot. Kobe Tablate. And the Saints reply the other way with a three. Kunami, he's got 13. Tablate working on Kunami. Oh, Harmon, and clean block. Kunami to Neckers. High off the glass, a lot of contact, no foul. Tablate the other way. Beautiful block by Harmon. And Kigenza steps into it, doesn't go. Masters almost loses it. Back for Harmon. Neckers in the corner. Floater, no good, and poked away. I think that last touch, Mazatia, Loyalist ball.
Great block there by Harmon, pinning it on the backboard.
Yep.
He got to the ball before he hit the backboard, therefore no goaltend call.
Couldn't quite see it from this angle, but the replay shows it. Blate, McCullough. Empty. Empty has it again. To McCullough. Sidestep three, way off. And gets it to Julian and makes
little lucky
nothing
bounce
into
there off
yeah,
Masters.
Nothing into something. Tia. Left hook, no good, and he finishes it off. Tia has 27. Julian. Oh, blocked by Tia. We haven't called that today or yesterday, and that's something we're used to calling four times a game. Used to calling that. Tia averages 3 blocks a game.
Well,
beautiful.
Mohawk in their offensive action there, they brought Tia out, oftentimes having Dosen ball screen.
Now, I'm not saying that Dosen didn't get inside the paint because he did yesterday, but we saw a lot more shooting from the center.
Yes.
First team All-Canadian.
Oh, he would pick and pop.
Harmon puts a 3 up. No good. Barrett's on the rebound. Lead is now 26. Hand off to Josie. Barrett. Poked away by Neckers, and Tia's on it. Neckers has Masters wide open.
Went to the floor.
Masters No, and Harmon cleans up the loose ball. 0 for 9 is Jacob Masters. Walker, Barrett.
Well, as much as we want to see Jacob light it up. St. Clair's well in control of this match.
Neckers to Harmon, who laces that one. Harmon's got 8 so far in this game. Excel now. Oh, spin move. And would have liked to see Excel go up with the left there. He had the lane wide open, but goes into the contact. Some players just don't got no left. Oh, maybe you try that. I don't know. Harmon with a...
Harmon tried to sneak that hand in there on the way up and see if he could get all ball, but he caught part of the arm.
He's going to shoot 2 free throws regardless. Jaden Excel, second-year player out of Brampton, Ontario, gets the first one to roll. He's got 5 points now, looking to make it 6. Saints in the driver's seat with a 28-point lead. Up by 28, and the Saints student section is still making noise for free throws. Loyalist. Gets into the Tia, working on Plashka. Tia, the hook. No good, just a little bit too strong. Excel, sidestep 3. Butter. Oh, and a turnover forced, and poked away by Loderframe. Here's Loyuk. Gets it to Tia, back to Loyuk. The dribble action, that one's going to stay with
Tried the
Clair.
pocket pass there to Mazin on the roll.
Almost worked, but some good defense on the inside by Walker. It's going to stay with St. Clair, though. So
Tight space there.
Neckers off the glass and in, and one opportunity for Troy Neckers.
Great finish there by Troy. Took the harm on the gather. And finished.
So one thing to
Well
mention.
done.
Kennedy High School produces great basketball players. I'll put that up there.
Yeah, half the team.
Half the team is from
comes
Kennedy.
from that fantastic program
Yep.
over at Kennedy Collegiate. Some of those gents played for, I believe they all played for Kennedy Prep in the OSBA League. I think the second division in OSBA.
Only player who's developed out of Windsor who did not attend Kennedy.
Longtime coach Patrick Osborne and Troy's dad Jeff Neckers.
Sell takes it the other way. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. So as mentioned, it was Urji Kunami, the only player who did not attend Kennedy, who's developed in Windsor. He went to EG La Jeunesse.
Yes.
So putting one of the French schools in.
They're on the map, man.
They're on the map. They're on the map.
On the roster map.
Hopefully we see some LeSource players in the near future. They produce some good players. We got one player playing at the university right now, so. Sell misses the first.
Well, Devin Fikes attended St. Anne's. I remember him at St. Anne's during my last few years teaching there.
So it's a privilege to
Then he
play.
went to a prep school. And he initially was at St. Anne's.
And Plashka on the rebound misses both, but they keep their hopes alive at 2. Barrett, oh.
Which was Kennedy.
Yeah.
Devin moved over to Kennedy from St. Anne's.
Yeah. So Barrett to shoot 2. First year player out of Toronto. Hits the first. Leads back to 26.
Left-handed stroke.
Rare you see that in the OCAA.
Not a lot of lefties.
Poked away, but it's going to stay with St. Clair.
Showing some full court man here.
Who are some of the best left-handed shooters that you've seen play live?
In my career? Or?
In your career.
I played with a guy in Matt St. Louis. He was a fantastic marksman from the perimeter. Lefty. At Windsor. Back in the 80s, of course.
You ever get your left hand
I
down?
coached Caitlin Overeem a couple years ago here, and she was also a fantastic shooter, left-handed player.
All-around great player.
Fantastic player. She was all-Canadian in her 1 year here.
Loyalist cuts the lead down to 23. Now, I'm not going to say anything is over. There's still a whole quarter left to be played, and we've seen the Saints last week against Seneca. They got outscored by 24 points against Seneca.
Yeah,
so Loyalist is kind of starting to pick up a little bit of pace right now. I mean, it was a 31-point lead, and now
they're still in control. I'd say if somehow, some way, Loyalist could get it down to around 12 or 10, then we could start talking that way. But right now, the Saints still are in control. The Saints are going to decide who wins this game.
I completely understood. Let's look at some of the stats on Mazzatia in this game right now. 26.7 rebounds, 3 assists. He's shooting at 84% from the field right now. So what a send-off for the fifth-year player, who also attended Kennedy.
Half the roster. Well, you take a look at this roster, man. Half of them are from Kennedy Prep.
So out of the timeout now. Let's see here, half that roster says Kennedy on it.
There you go, all right.
But a lot of young players too, they produce over at one of Windsor's best athletic schools, and that's going to be out of bounds. So some more momentum going towards the Loyalist, dare I say.
Well, I just stepped out of bounds there. The frustrating turnovers when you're a coach. He's been solid defensively for them.
Josie into Barrett. Barrett, no good, poked out. Barrett finds the loose ball and a offensive foul. Nope.
No, he's calling offensive.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the off-arm
okay,
he pushed off.
yeah.
He's explaining it.
So there's Barrett.
To Barrett.
On the initial shot, just short. Good job by Josie poking it out, but then Barrett.
Here's the push off right here.
This is the initial shot, I think. No, that's
what the call was with the right arm.
Yep. Both his drives look pretty similar because he got the initial shot and then the rebound. Aladani gets it into Elijah Loaderframe. Back to Aladani. Saints had a little bit of a scoring drought now. Perrin. Aladani's on the floor. Shot by Fikes. Laces it. Evan Fikes nails a three-point shot with 1:45 remaining here in the third quarter of this bronze medal game. Poked and not going to be backcourt.
5 points on the game for Fikes. Nice contribution off the bench.
Excel. Oh, Banks open. It's a Saturday.
Banks are open 24/7, man. Internet banking. There we go.
See if we can see a real three-pointer. There we go. Ain't nothing virtual about that shot.
Devin's feeling it.
Josie now. Excel, are they going to go back and forth? No, they're not.
Well, he defended Excel on that last bank three.
Yeah. They're going back and forth. Josie, long range. No good. And Fikes. Get some stats right now. Fikes. Oh, I would have liked to see him step into that one. Fans would love to see it too.
Well, there's a heat check there.
Yeah. Loyag now. Hasn't shot it much this game, especially from three.
There you go.
Fikes.
Heat check.
Heat check. No. We gotta stop talking sometimes, man. We gotta. Excel. He's on one.
There's your heat check.
Yep. So with 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, Saints are going to slow it down a little bit. Loaded frame. Perrin. He's got 2 threes made. Loic Taladani. Good ball movement. He's touched every Saints player on this possession. 3 on the shot clock. Oh, and a foul. Blashka pleading his case. He's not going to get the referee to budge.
Here we go. We'll watch the highlight. It was a foul. Yeah, see, there's that contact with the off
a
arm
little bit too close.
disrupting the shot.
Vikes misses the first. So Saints have almost eclipsed their average.
Lashko was pleading verticality there, but I think on the way in,
His positioning was just...
he got him.
This is the second one. So Fikes right now with 8 points. He's not going to be able to reach double figures on this trip. Still a lot of game must be played. And he goes 1 for 3. 6.4 remaining. Josie going to put up a tough shot. And, oh, that I think that would have counted if Julian was able to put it back.
Yeah, the length did not come on the backboard, so that would have counted.
Nonetheless, 24-point lead for the hometown St. Clair Saints here in this bronze medal game. Got 10 minutes left to be played.
Here you go. See, oh, he's close, but I think they would have counted that.
They count that. They count that. Saints ahead by 24. It's a bang-bang call. We're going to step aside for about a minute. We'll be right back with more OCAA men's basketball. Back at the intermission now. Saints lead by 24. The three-point numbers have improved for the Saints, but I mean, all around, some of the other stats are kind of even. The points off the turnovers is really what's standing out to me, as well as
St. Clair's got 22 to Loyalist 10 off turnovers, so that's notable.
very significant when it comes down to the final stretch of this game, because it's a 24-point deficit. They got 10 minutes to get that back.
Saints are going to look to close this out here with time to spare.
That's exactly what Seneca was able to do in the third quarter of last week's game, outscoring the Saints 38-14. Spikes tied up and jump ball called by the officials. The possession arrow favors Loyalists, so 6 seconds into the fourth quarter, and Loyalists able to force a jump ball.
I really like Blashka. He plays with a lot of fight on Loyalist.
100%. Haven't seen a lot of empties since the first half. Sell laces a three.
And he's got it going. He's got his long ball going there.
Neckers moves it up the court. Masters. Oh, no look pass to Harmon. Beautiful pass and the finish from three. Saints answer right back. Masters had everyone fooled right there as Josie doesn't get it to go. Perrin's on the board and Necker's back the other way all by himself. Masters works on Julian. Masters takes a three. No. 0 for 10 is Jacob Masters. Oh, 1 for 11 from the field. Ball's kicked around, and Blashka falls on top of it. Is that going to be another jump ball? It is. Saints get it back. 8:56 remaining, and the clock is not Loyalist friend right now.
Saints still in control.
Neckers now, double teamed. Gets it to Fikes. Fikes has Masters wide open in the corner. Drives inside though, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws. Fikes with 9 points.
Fouled him on the gather there.
Fikes also has 2 rebounds and a block. Hits the first, and now he's in double figures.
Yeah, nice contribution today off the bench by for Devin.
100%. Started to heat up in that third quarter.
I think with Kyle being injured, that opened the door a little bit here for some other guys.
Fikes hits the second. Successful trip to the line. He's shooting 75% from the trigger stripe. And just too high for Jaden Excel. It's going to be a turnover, and as well, the State Athletic Association section takes a hit. So this will be the final Saints game that we cover for the winter-spring semester in 2026 as it goes out the foot of Masters. Just hasn't been his game today.
Till the new season.
Till the new season, of course. But we want to get...
You know, the other thing, he's doing other things too, right? You know, he's getting some dishes. Shot's not going.
Barron puts it back. Masters are now 0 for 11. Excel, mid-range, no good. Oh, Julian with a long stretch hook. Jalen Carter, Julian. Fikes, steps into it. No good. Perrin, strong. Good job getting the rebound.
Just to talk a little bit about the bright side, but Masters does have 9 assists.
9.
Okay. He's a ball player.
He is.
His shot's not going down today.
Easy to be swayed by points nowadays. I am a victim. I am guilty. Oh, that was a pass. And Fikes tried to get up there and do his best Erji Kunami impression.
That would have been Troy's second dish for the Showtime throwdown.
Maztia is going to come back in as well as Erji Kunami. And Fikes is going to get a breather. So credit to Fikes, who's had a
good minutes.
outstanding 13
He got it to double figures. Good minutes by Devin.
I want to give a shout out or credit to all of the Saints staffers that have helped us out this season, especially the ones that come out and show out in the Saints student section. Some of these faces I've seen here every game.
Yes,
showing support for a lot of their fans.
The faithful are here right now.
So, to the Saints Student Athletic Association, all the Saints students who have tuned in on We Digital, all of the viewers who have tuned in on We Digital, it has been an honor and a blessing that you guys have been able to be a part of this.
The SSAA, they're fantastic. They travel on the road. When we go to Humber, Lambton, Fanshawe, they'll come on the road. And they'll bring their plastic drums there and cause a ruckus. They're fantastic.
As well as we would like to thank the opposing fans that come in and join us on every single game. If you're rooting on any team that comes to play at the Sportsplex, we love having you on the broadcast. We love having you in person.
Nice inbounds there. Setting up an elevated screen and slipping the screen there for an inside look.
Into the game now for Loyalist. That's Isaiah Beckstead.
Another 3 ball there by XL.
Sells caught some heat. He's got
got it
he's
going.
got a quiet. No, I don't want to say quiet 21, but he's got.
That was a fantastic drag step there by Neckers. He held on to that second step for the finish. High skill.
Moving it inside, able to finish it off. So Excel at the end of the half only had 3 points, and now he has he's made his last 3. He had 16 at the end. Now he's got 24 points.
Yeah, he's been lighting it up.
101 to 78. Maybe a little bit too late. As we have 5:51 remaining here in this fourth quarter. As it stands, Saints will finish on the podium. And one thing that I typically find in sports with fandom and supporting a team is a lot of fans will have, I mean, it's hard to be the number 1 team. It's hard to be the 1 out of 22 teams. It's hard to be, because that negates the fact that there's 21 other teams that don't win it every year. So to say that, oh, we didn't win, well, 20 other teams also didn't win.
Well, and you get a handful that are legit threats to get to that number 1 spot.
100%. But when you have a handful, only one of those handfuls can win. That will come down to Humber and Mohawk, and you can catch that one at 5 p.m. And both those teams have earned that 100% to be in that spot.
Absolutely.
I think all of these teams have earned the right to be in this Final Four, and that's an accomplishment in itself.
Well, and the way the playoff system works is things cross over, and I mean, St. Clair had the tougher semifinal matchup, to be honest.
Yeah, but Loyalist is the.
But Loyalist made it through,
and they played all Western opponents.
You play the team in front of you.
Sheridan was able to defeat Georgian in the first round in an 8-1 upset, as Higenza finally gets himself on the board with a 3.
Well, that upset the apple cart because the East top team from the East was supposed to host this. So when that upset happened, then it went over to the top team in the West, which was us, St. Clair.
Travis Clouden dropping 42 points in that game. And that's going to be an offensive foul against Tia.
As a call on the clear out there, but
Thought that was going to be an N1. Thought we were going to see 30 from Tia today. Yeah, and yeah, Julian knew. Who's Crotty? Gets it to Higenza. Gets it to Julian. Julian, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
good call.
Going back the other way.
He was waiting for that. He was there plenty of time. Feet planted outside the smile.
See her on the replay.
He's there early. He's standing, waiting. Well executed defensively.
Kunami gets it to Tia. Kunami puts up a 3. No good. And Aldani swipes just past the.
Little bit of a Spain they were looking at play. Looking to bust Mazin inside.
Yeah, just got the top part of Higenza on the way by. So the foul. 19-point lead for the Saints here. Excel long range. Oh my goodness. Jaden
We
Excel.
could bring out the puns here,
Yeah.
but we'll hold back. He's lighting it up. Oh, slick
what
pass.
a pass.
Slick
Troy
pass
Neckers.
by Troy. Neckers is really patient when he drives.
I'm so excited to
lets
watch him play
plays
next
develop,
year. I'm
you know?
so excited to what he's going to bring to his team next year.
Yeah, he's reminds me of a hockey player, you know. I don't know if this is the right comparison, but a Gretzky, right? Kind of letting things develop before
Yeah.
he makes his move.
Yep. Oh, Konami gets up and throws it down.
Yet
Eric
another.
Konami.
I'll have another.
Waiter, more dunks, please. Kagenza puts up an awkward looking three. Neckers back the other way.
Oh,
Donnie.
fantastic pass by Neckers. He looked it off. He didn't even look at the target. And he definitely just passed it in a narrow space to Abbas.
There's Konami.
Beautiful
on the,
pass. Let's
on the
watch
dunk
this.
on the replay.
Well, here's your dunk by.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my.
Did you see where he jumped from?
Yeah, that's
Freak
like I
athlete.
said. There's your Ja Morant
Yeah.
comparison.
If possible, could we watch that last possession, that pass by Neckers? That was beautiful.
It was slick. He looked the guy off, so he wasn't looking at Abbas.
I like to go a little bit more modern. I like a Macklin Celebrini myself on
Ali Donnie.
on the comparison. Saints up by 22 right now. Again, as it stands, Saints gonna finish
They've
on
been
top
in
of the podium.
control of this game for a while.
You like to entertain the thought. You like to entertain the thought that we could be watching the next great comeback in the OCAA. Even though it might not happen.
In my opinion, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not with 2:51 remaining.
The boys are cruising. I like this move by coaches Sagan and Sykes.
Masters and Tia.
Masters and Tia deserve to be on this floor for the last 2:51.
Get the ball to Masters for a three.
I really like this move by the coaches.
Tia with 29. Masters.
Masters is going to probably hit double-digit assists if he gets one more.
Which is in itself. Excel puts up the three. That one's short. Poked away. Harmon. And here goes Masters. Gets it to Loader Frame. Loader Frame. Oh, what a beautiful step inside. Had the defender jumping. Tia pokes it away. It's going to be Loyalist ball with 2:14 remaining. The lead's 24. Isaiah Beckstead. Kagenza. Working on Harmon. Blocked and gets no rebound, but Beckstead pokes it home. Good job on the cleanup by Isaiah Beckstead.
Smartly deflected back in
Those plays aren't easy.
by Beckstead.
Loader frame, step back. Oh my goodness.
As you would say, Hudson Butter.
Butter.
Now, who originated that term?
I have no idea.
You get all these
It just flows well. It just
all
flows
these
well.
code words for things happening on the court. Somebody's got to be the originator.
You know, I'm still young in my play-by-play career, so I wanna get something that's mine. But someone already has butter, so I gotta find my own.
You watch the NCAA March Madness
yeah.
raftery. He's got a bunch of codes.
Yep.
Onions.
Mazin Tia's
Here
gonna
we go.
check out of the game, and a standing ovation.
Curtain call for Mazin.
Jacob Masters stays in the game. Loader frame.
Here we
Gets
go.
it to Masters. Masters puts up a three, and he finally gets one. Jacob Masters nails the three. Malcolm Perrin comes to the scorer's table.
And you know who he's coming in for.
Yep. And poked away by Elijah Loader frame. He's going to stay with Loyalist. And as Malcolm Perrin checks into the game, another standing ovation from the Saints crowd. Jacob Masters nails the three. Hugs from his coaches all around as Malcolm Perrin. Oh, Plashka gets up there.
Oh, you know, Plashka's got hops. Good to see
everybody-
Malcolm attacking that rim aggressively.
If everybody on the court, you don't want to be going up against Plashka on the one-on-one. Very few people that can jump with a lot of the high flyers of the St. Clair, but Plashka, he's shown that he can this weekend.
I don't know.
This is the first.
I'm going to take Kugnami on him. Or the young fella on Humber.
Yeah, Louis.
Louis.
No, Antwi. Well, both of them can do it.
No,
Both
Louis
of them
is
can
a
do it.
6'7".
Yeah. They both can do it.
Antwi. Him and
Excel, fade
Kugnami.
away. No. Plashka tried to get up there, missed time to jump a little
Here
bit.
we go. Here's another one.
And gets it for Harmon, who slams it home. Saints putting on a show for the fans as their season has about 47 seconds remaining.
We've got Musa Tia in the game, the future big man.
Loader frame, no good, and it's poked out to Excel. What's Excel got for us as the ball's poked away? 40 seconds left on both of these teams' season.
Well, their Saints put on a show for the fans today. Some highlight reel dunks.
Grateful for all the outstanding sports that St. Clair puts on display for us. They're an outstanding program from top to bottom in every
You got
form of
loader
athletics.
frame on Excel.
Plashka gets up there, test the rim durability. Normally that's a tech, but we're not gonna go into that. And one actually. 29 seconds left, let the kids play. Plashka gets right up there on Perrin. And he misses the free throw. Plashka, do it again. Baxter. Kagenza long range and just rolls out. Saints gonna be content with dribbling this one out. On the podium again, an accomplishment for the St. Clair Saints. They are your 2026 OCAA bronze winners. 109-96, Saints on top. Loyalist will finish as fourth in the OCAA this season, and that caps off the end of both of their seasons.
Well done. One nice thing with the bronze medal is you do win your last game.
100%, and the Saints fans that did show up today, love to see that. See, outstanding performances by Excel on Loyalist. Got to give credit to
Absolutely,
him
yeah.
shooting
He
the
was-
lights out later. Troy
He was
Neckers.
stellar second half. Troy Neckers throughout. Mazantia had an outstanding ball game as well for St. Clair.
And Jacob Masters with 9 assists, almost finished in double-double range. Finished off with a 3 on his last shot, so went out firing. There's Mr. Neckers right there. And Mazantia celebrating with his folks. Saints 119, Loyalist 92. So Tia finishes with 28 points. Excel finishes with 27. We're going to have a post-game interview after the ceremony, so let's look at some of the fourth quarter highlights though. Oh, that pass by Neckers right there.
That was the no look we were asking for earlier.
Yeah. Tia
Brilliant pass.
finished.
Oh my.
Against his body
Yeah.
too. Konami high fly and an entertaining fourth quarter actually for the score that we were being provided. Some good plays all around.
Yes.
We're gonna go down.
Saints got their transition game going.
We're gonna go down to the bronze medal ceremonies now, where they hand out the player of the game for both teams. We're gonna let Ted Beal and the OCAA staff take the floor.
First, for the Loyalist Lancers, 27 points off the bench and 6 of 10 shooting from three-point territory. Number 11, Jaden Harshaw.
Just going to provide you guys with a little bit of commentary on this. Jaden Excel is named as player of the game for the Loyalist Lancers. Second-year player out of Brampton, Ontario, and Mazantia. Mazantia in his final game in a Saints uniform. Huge ovation from the Saints crowd, and it's good to see a smile on his face in his final game. Mazantia, your player of the game. And what has been an outstanding career that can't just be summarized by one game, one play. It'd be summarized with a movie. As we now award these Saints players, Jacob Masters. It'll also be his final game. One of the best shooters in St. Clair Saints history. Jacob Masters, what an outstanding player and a stand-up man as well. Urji Kunami being honored now. A great athlete. Hopefully we can see him back here in a Saints uniform. Kyle Brown Fasikas, he's making his way out there. He might not be the most able, but that guy represents the green and yellow better than almost anybody. Elijah Loaderframe with some good defense. Kyle Brown Fasikas is going by the Loyalist side right now, doing like a hockey kind of fist bump on his way by. Brendan Harmon. Devin Fikes, he had a really good game today. Was very impressed with Devin Fikes' performance. Musa Tia, he got some minutes. And he will be carrying Tia name over in the next season. As in Tia being awarded his bronze medal. Bossman Aladani. Troy Neckers, who has an outstanding weekend here in a Saints uniform. Saints would love to have him back for next season. And Andrew Loyak, one of my personal favorites. Rob gets up there, gets his bronze medal. Josiah Deere also being awarded his bronze medal. This coaching staff deserves this just as much as the players. Co-head coaches Sykes and Segan get their bronze. They wanted the gold, but they had a very strong finish.
OCAA Championship All-Star from St. Clair College. The man in the middle, number 14.
Mazantia being recognized as the MVP of this game. It's been a blessing for the St. Clair Saints to have a player with the caliber. Mazantia playing as he sends off for the final time in the Saints uniform. But there's going to be more basketball. The gold medal game coming up at 5 o'clock. You're not going to want to miss it. Mohawk takes on the Humber Hawks. We're going to get an interview with Mazantia as soon as possible as he sits there with his bronze medal. First team All-Canadian. an all-star. Mazanti is nothing new to this. Hope this is nowhere near the end of his basketball journey, as he has a lot of people that look up to him, running programs with a lot of kids and helping out a lot around the Windsor-Essex community. And we're going to get with Mazin right quick. The player of the game, all-Canadian player, playing his final game in a Saints uniform.
Thank you, sir.
Mazin, how you doing, bud? Doing good, doing good. I'm joined alongside by first-team All-Canadian, player of the game, Mazin Tia. Mazin, it's your final game in a Saints uniform. You got some hardware to go with it. What does this game mean to you to come away with a win?
I mean, it meant a lot. Yesterday wasn't our outcome, but yesterday's out the way. It's life. Like, we lost. Obviously, I wanted to win. I wanted to bring it for St. Clair. Like, it hurts a lot. You know, I've been emotional, but it's life. But at the end of the day, we just knew we had to bounce back today. At least go out with a medal.
Your career can't just be summarized by one game, by one weekend, by even one season. You've been here and you've been relentless since you've got here and been one of the best players that St. Clair has even seen, right? So be proud of that 100%. For the other players on your team, Jacob Masters, it'll also be his last game in the Saints uniform. What does it mean for him to be your guys' teammate going out together?
It was an honor playing with everybody, especially Jacob. I mean, my last year at St. Clair, it's hard for both of us. I mean, when Jacob first came here, like, all he wanted to do was win. He left George Brown that beat us in the first year to knock us out in the OCAA finals. But for him to come play for St. Clair, it meant a lot. Unfortunately, like I said, we didn't get to where we wanted to be, but it's unfortunate. But for Jacob, wherever he's going pro, I'm just proud of him.
You have a lot of supporters coming out here, out in the stands, and they make a lot of noise, especially a lot of little ones. Tell us a little bit more about them and what they mean to you.
I mean, growing up, I know kids look up to me, so I have to set an example for the little ones. Always try to do whatever they ask me to do. If they want to dunk, like, it's just the little things for the kids, you know, because at one time I was in their shoes too, telling people, yo, can I see a dunk? Can I see this? But I'm just thankful for the kids, and I'm just thankful that they look up to me so they can be in the same position too.
Maz, you're an outstanding basketball player. You're an outstanding dude as well.
Thank you.
This is Mazin Tia. You went out with a bang tonight. So I want to thank you for the memories that you've left with us and everybody at We Digital. Outstanding ball player, outstanding person. Saints, take it, 119-92 final. Gold medal game is going to be coming up right after this 5 p.m. start time. It's going to be the Mohawk Mountaineers taking on the Humberhawks. That's all we've got for you guys today. My name's Hudson Hind. We'll see you guys at 5 o'clock.